Wadokai Online. Today I would like to show you Soto harai, and as usual I always start with explaining the Japanese word of Soto harai. Soto means outside, and in Wado we refer to things that are going to the outside, like Soto as I explained in another video. Harai means to sweep, and basically you can compare this to this kind of motion. And I'll show you that with some kind of technical aspect later on. And uke means to receive, and simply it will be translated as block. But as you know, Wado doesn't really have a block. A block is also always a movement that is set up to do the counterattack or to manipulate the opponent, or either of those, or both at the same time. But if you can categorize them as uke or block, that's the most convenient way. But always try to remember that. So Soto harai is basically a combination between gerambarai, the basic technique, and nagasu and inasu. Those elements is what makes Soto harai. I can show it to you very easily with if I use Roland's arm. So if I do a basic gerambarai, it's simply, let's say, head-on. I think this is more like head-on in the English language, but bashing. This is bashing against his arm, but that's not actually the way that you use harai. So harai is more like you connect your arm to his arm, and then you're going to make this motion. And of course, you try to add some kind of body movement. So as you can see from his reaction to my basically pulling motion, his body gets some kind of reaction, and that gives me time to counterattack. And that's what you're trying to use when you make any harai movement. So your arm is not just sitting there, it actually has a purpose to sometimes unbalance the opponent, or distract the opponent, or anything that gives you an opportunity to attack. So to finalize this video of Soto harai, we'd like to show you an application. This is Kumite Gata number 9, and we'll show it to you slowly, and one time we'll try to do on the normal speed. Right, so Roland, if you mind taking the left stance. Defender, it's not really defender as I explained before, but for convenience sake. So the attacker is left stance, the defender is right stance. And he's going to attack me with Chudan Soto. I'll show it to you one time slowly, with the full movement. So I'm going to parry it, strike high, or double strike, and finalize. So one more time. And the most important part, obviously, is that you do not get hit, but that you try to not bash hard on his leg. You have to try to, as I showed you with the arm, make this kind of motion, and that make sure that his trajectory will change. So I'm going to move my body, and I'm going to strike twice, drop my body a little bit lower as I strike with the elbow. I'm going to drop my hand on his kamae, and I'm going to finalize with the strike to the body. And after the strike, you can contact his body so that you can feel what he's doing, so your hand is quite sensitive for that. So you just push a little bit, and you can increase the distance safely. Would you mind showing it one time from that angle? So, in my case, from right stance, I'm going to slide to the end of his kick. 1, 2, drop, and finalize. A little bit nudge, and increase the distance. Okay, so a little bit more speed this time. So now we'll show it to you from this angle. So this arm, you just have to let it drop. And because your shoulder is on the side of your body, your arm will go naturally to the side as well. And when I contact his leg, I'm going to make sure I'm going to parry it to the outside. And then this arm needs to be relaxed in order to counter and finalize with the next movement. So this was our video of Soto harai. I've shown you basically the meaning and one application from Kumite Gata series. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have any feedback or requests, you can drop me a line at info@wadokai.nl. And don't forget to check out our blog. It's in both the Dutch and the English language. And I hope to see you back for the next video. Stay tuned.